No, that's absolutely true, right? You may see people that's been in long term relationships, right? 13 years, 15 years, 10 years. But a lot of times it's that one person that's keeping the relationship together, maybe out of ego, maybe out of pride, maybe out of what people will think of him or her. And they're suffering in the relationship. A lot of times, one person has it good in the relationship and the other person is really struggling a lot of times to keep the other person happy, right? Because they want the other person's acceptance. They want the other person to like them. Of course, you want your relationship to be smooth. So sometimes you may bend over backwards just to keep the relationship together. So I was talking to a friend, and I know people often complain about being single. It could be lonely, it could be complex, it could be difficult, yes. But a lot of times when we focus on what we do have and not focus on what we don't have, then these beautiful things will keep happening, keeps happening in our lives, right? So when we are ready, or the relationship does appear, we're ready. You get it? So a lot of people, when they're single, all they do is complain. Everything is negative. When they see other people holding hands, kissing, it upsets them. Really, when they're paying attention to the wrong thing. You should be paying attention to getting whatever you got to get right. Your housing situation, your job situation, your financial situation, your spiritual situation, whatever it is. This is the time now that nothing's holding you back. But a lot of times people will manifest relationships right in front of them and they're not ready, and the relationship goes sour, and now they're like, some self-sorrow, self-hatred, just negativity, right? So the best thing is to wait till when you're ready, right? A lot of people like to go into relationships when they're at their lowest so someone can bring them up, right? So they're going 50, the other person's 70, dead 30, 50-50. Come in a relationship when you're complete, when you feel good, after you have done the self-healing, and now you can help others, right? Because if you don't have something, you can't give it. So this is what's happening. A lot of times people are just in a rush to get in a relationship because they have seen it on television. They have seen other people. It looks good, but a lot of times it doesn't feel good, especially in that breakup. So we're going to be talking about how to handle yourself after a breakup, or even prevent the breakup, right? So we're going to speak about that. I'll do a little maybe pre-record on that. But yeah, that's what happens. So you shouldn't feel bad if you're single. Really, you're actually blessed that if you're single, you're actually blessed. A lot of people are in relationships, husband and wife, and they here all day. They can't get away. So, a lot of times people end up cheating, or they go somewhere where they can get that feeling that they're looking for. So, don't suffocate your lover. Let them live life. Let them be happy. As long as they're happy, you should be happy, and live and let live, man. You don't control anyone, man. What they say, treat your relationships like flowers.